In today's corporate and professional environment, a woman's style is a powerful statement of her professionalism, her confidence, and her individuality. And today I want to talk to you why it is essential that in 2024 that you begin to focus on your personal style. So corporate style just isn't about dressing the part anymore. It's actually about empowerment and self-expression. And it gives us women the opportunity to bring our unique identity and personal brand to the workplace. And it could be something if you like bold colors or bold prints. It could even be something very subtle like an accessory or your hairstyle. And I think a lot of us forget that hairstyles or makeup and things like that are all part of your whole complete image. And it's also about us being and creating a distinctive look that separates us from everyone else. And it allows us to showcase our personalities more and to assert our presence in the workplace. Style is a very powerful tool that sometimes we forget to actually use and be able to use it to our advantage. Because when you show up, it will literally separate you from everyone else. And it is probably the quick and the easiest way to separate you from the rest of the pack. So if everyone's showing up in, say, for example, jeans and t-shirts every day, so why don't you just show up in, say, a pair of black slacks, a white sweater, a pair of loafers? That will separate you from everyone else and people will take notice because you're no longer blending in. Next up, we have career advancement and visibility. And I think sometimes we forget how powerful our style can actually be. And we need to begin to start using it more towards our advantage to help us when trying to either get to the next level, getting to the next role, or just getting that next opportunity that we've always been looking for. And it can actually significantly impact how you're perceived and evaluated in the workplace. I think a lot of times we were always told that our resumes are key and we should always focus on making our resume the best resume that we can. That worked at some point, but now when people sometimes have mirroring resumes and they look the same, what is going to separate you from that person? Whether it's you're going for an internal role or even an external role. Companies nowadays are flooded with resumes. What is going to be something that is going to separate you? And that's your personal brand. And guess what's part of your personal brand? Your style. So showing up to your interviews, polished, put together, even if you're an internal candidate and you're looking to get to the next role in your career, they look at that as the total package. Because as women, and as crazy as this may sound at times, is that it helps us gain respect and authority and people see us different. So if you're trying to get to a management or a leadership role, dressing and looking like a leader will be able to help you get to that next role. So you always want to keep that in mind. As for me, I always like to say, your style is literally your secret weapon that we need to be able to tap into. Fast, before we get to the next point, I want to talk to you about how you can begin to build the stylish, effortless, chic wardrobe that you've always desired for yourself. And it all starts with color palettes, of course. So I've created what I like to call my Volume 1 Closet Confidential. And the first part of the volume is Mastering Your Color Palette. Link is in the description box below. And it will help you create your color palettes from selecting your base color, your neutral colors, and your accent colors. I think sometimes we get kind of caught up in this, but I have made it to where it is simple. It is easy for you to get started today with creating your style with your colors. So be sure to click the link in the description box below to access your free Volume 1 today. Lastly, let's talk about networking and relationship building. It is essential for us in our careers. We're not going to go anywhere or make any advancements without it. So with our corporate style, it is a crucial part for our success. Why? Because it is how we will make a memorable first impression. And it will help with building those connections with clients, colleagues, and potential or our current mentors. And so whether it's a networking event or a client meeting, dressing with confidence and authenticity can help us build rapport with these individuals. Always remember that we get to determine how we get to show up in the world and how we get to dress. And in this I won't really say lax, but in this new world that we are creating, corporate environment, we're now able to bring ourselves a little bit more into the workplace and be unapologetically us. So I want you to, when thinking and moving forward in 2024, I want you to take some time and really think about how it is that you want to show up in the workplace. What type of impression do you want to make? What type of career do you want to have? Because how our dress is, it all ties back to our career goals. In all parts and aspects, building our style and creating it so that it can help carry us through and even possibly get you to help you reach your goals a little bit faster. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to check this next video out here because it will also help you with getting you started with building your style.